We gathered down the cellar last night, and it was a nice shirt.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid. And then it just fucking unraveled. And I fucked up on spelling, you nerd. No, I wish I met you back in high school. I would have beat the fuck out of you and took your money.
I turn it on, and there's fucking... Is he here still, Bobby? Did he leave?
Bobby's
just left.
Yeah.
I turn it on, and he's not even saying anything. He's just... And we're all at the fucking cellar last night, and he's just telling a story. He could be saying anything. He's like, we're all at the fucking cellar, and fucking... What's his name is there? And fucking... He's not upset. He's not... It's just this shit that comes out of his fucking mouth.
I think he just caught a pop.
And my daughters are 6 and 9, and I'm going, I'm trying to ride the fucking volume.
Ride the volume down, yeah.
And they can't enjoy people's emotions about their fucking past friend because of this fucking. And so they go like, why does he? They had to ask like, why does this person? Because it sounds crazy.
Yeah, of course.
If you don't listen to it all the time, it's like, what's wrong with this? It's beyond Tourette's. It's like
that's so odd because when he was here talking into the mic, you don't realize it because
he says
here.
fuck a lot.
But I guess Bobby if you're listening to it on the radio, you really, especially with children,
right? But I explained to them that Patrice and Bobby and I came from Boston, and that there was. I told them what it's like to do comedy there. That there's drunk Irish people. I'm teaching them stereotypes. The Irish Bostonians get wasted and they sing na 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 hey, you got to chant it off stage. And so people had different ways to survive that. And Bobby's was, I explained to the kids the difference between, like, you're trying to tell a story. So I went to the store and the guy there was really mean to me. Nobody's listening. They're throwing stuff at you. But you go, I went to the fucking store, and the fucking guy was a fucking asshole. Like, it's a way of charging through the shit. Like, that's what turns guys like that.
Explain to your kids why they can spell better than Bobby.
Yeah, I love how, I heard that. He called you a nerd because of how he spelled past.
Yeah.
P-A-S-T. You're a nerd. Like, you only Bill Gates and Stephen Hawking and Jim Norton know how to spell fucking past. P-A-S-S-E-D. He passed. That's like a caveman talking. He passed.
He passed me,
Right.
future.
It's like a weird, it's like a E.E. Cummings poem about a dead guy. He passed. Fucking moron. Hey, you nerd.
Yeah, sorry for paying attention at school.
Tries to turn it around on Jim like, oh, you're one of those guys.
Like it was a basic spelling error that everybody makes in a long and complicated word. Like, this is not a PH in the middle of a word, you asshole. This is 5-year-olds can spell this right.
Yeah, it's not even like laugh with a GH. There's no silent letters.
God, yeah. I get the same one.
Idiot.
He spells Y-A.
Yep.
So he'll text you.
Got the same one.
Yeah. He's from Boston.
Yeah.
Did it happen? Oh, you got this. He wrote the same thing to you?
Yeah, sure.
Moron. And it's not a spell check thing.
No,
of course it's not.
You don't
blames it all the time.
go over to the T. It's a whole other part of the.
Yes.
It's geographically very far from 2 S's and an ED.
You can definitely tell if somebody fucked up or if the iPhone fucked up.
You know what? You're right, and I wish I would have called him on that because it annoyed me when he said spell check. It's like there's more letters than the other one. We all knew.
So when somebody's defending themselves and they use 2 different defenses.
Yeah, he also
the first
said,
one was, well, who knows how to spell pass? That's like a Latin verb. That's where he starts, and then he goes, oh, well, it was the spell check. Of course I know. I'm a nerd too, Jim. It was the spell check.
he also said that he was laying in bed. So I was laying in
then it
bed.
was like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, you can't spell when you're laying in
No,
bed.
when you're laying in bed, there's no way.
Point, yeah.
Then you're at the mercy of that aggressive spell check.
We should call him right now.
Very
man.
proactive about spell check.
Hey, he's on the set. Don't bother him.
Oh, that's right. He's on the set. He's on the set.
Oh, he's stupid.
God damn, man.
You should call Tribeca Films and tell them you have a guy in your cast that can't spell.
Get him fired.
So.
I'm smart too, dude.
Yes.
I'm smart too. I'm not dumb like everyone thinks.
Dude, you know what, dude? It's passed over, dude.
I'm finished.
You know what, dude? You're so schmarmy. You're spelling the words right. What are you, queer?
Spelling. That's his thing is the fat consonants.
Yeah.
It's just
Spelling.
so. Dude. He just spits out his consonants.
Oh, man.
Spell. Just because you can spell.
So totally dissected his speech. That's fantastic. Spelling, dude.
Fucking. I got a fucking pencil and I wrote fucking. What are you doing? What are you emphasizing? What feeling are you emphasizing?
Fuck, man.
The visual of you turning down the radio for your daughters.
Oh,
is
well,
killing
dude,
me.
I always want to listen to this show, but I drive my daughters to school, and I am always riding the volume. But with him, it was just, and sometimes I let it go.
Yeah.
The curses in the world. I don't mind, and I do it for a living, so I don't mind my girls know it earlier than a lot of kids their age. But that was, Jesus. There's no call for that.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. It's not even that it's like offensive.
You got to know when to use
no
those
sense.
words, right? Fucking.
Because even when he confused Colin with Bill Burr, he's like, cocksucker. He couldn't just say Bill. It was Colin. He's like, fucking cocksucker.
That's how he spells the name Bill.
If you had the iPhone.
That's what that's what he does.
Because he's so insecure, he doesn't think he exists if he's not making a big explosive noise. And he can't just go anyway, so here's how I feel. Because he feels like he shrinks into nothing.
Poor Bobby.
So he's got to talk like this and say fucking in order to feel like he's registering it, feel like he's moving the needle on life at all. Otherwise, he's going to kill himself.
That poor
Quiet
bastard.
is terrifying to me.
I wish he was still here.
No, and I explained to my kids how, in New York, the audiences are harder in a whole other way. In Boston, it's like you're going to get your ass kicked and people are going to scream. But here, they're just deathly, intelligently quiet. It's unnerving when you come from Boston. And so when a guy like him comes, and I described a guy like Bobby sputtering and cursing on stage, and New Yorkers just cringing, going, what's this guy doing? And his face is turning red. His fucking now bald face is turning red. And he's trying to...
Any place with
spin it on the mic.
any kind of literacy is going to upset Bob.
Well, he also pauses to fucking, and cursing is a way of pausing because he's too stupid to collect a lot of thoughts in a row. He picks them up piecemeal as he's going. Like, you know what, dude, fucking, and as he's doing that, he's thinking next, please, next, please, next.
Something come into my brain.
He can't put silence between words.
Oh my
so then,
God,
instead of going, so then,
smashed.
and that's again
A little
perfect,
pause.
exact opposite of Patrice, who could command. And then he'd talk, and then it'd be quiet, and you'd wait for him.
Yeah.
But Bobby's like, yeah, so then I fucking I went to the thing, and this fucking cocksucking. These are all him trying to think of what
Those
comes
are pauses.
next.
It's the equivalent.
Those are supposed to be pauses.
It's the equivalent of ... on paper.
Dude,
No
that's
silence between words and no air between bites.
goddamn. Thanks for the
Bobby's
laugh.
policy.
No.
We have Bob Kelly on the phone.
Oh, shit. Hey, Bobby. Bobby, we were just talking about you.
Hey, guys, I know. I hate everyone in that. And fuck you, Louie.
Yeah, you've been jerking off to this the whole time. You love being talked about.
You stinky redheaded fucking piece of shit.
There goes with the fucking again.
Why would it hurt my feelings that my hair's red? It's been that my whole life.
Exactly.
It's the only thing you can come up with. You don't even have a unique...
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about how you look or just your basic
You said his bald face.
hardware.
You did say his bald
Yeah.
face.
Well, after a long, other acute...
Bald, and you say you didn't like me.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
you.
didn't say I don't like you.
Yeah, fuck you.
I didn't
Fuck
one
you,
time say I
Louie.
don't like you. That's
Fuck
what
you,
heard.
Louie, with your 2 legs and your goddamn toes.
Fuck you. And I hope your kids are listening. Fuck them too.
Okay.
man.
Bobby. I brought him into the conversation.
And he just
That's all
hung
right.
up on that one.
He said, I hope your kids are listening. Fuck them.
That's right.
Damn.
You know,
Wow,
dude.
I know you're listening too now, you idiot.
Right now, what he's doing.
You know what, Dad?
Right now, he's walking away, putting his phone, and he's trying to pull up his pants like a fat man does when he walks.
There's no way. Bill Frawley is trying to pull his pants up the bottom half of the egg of his body. and they got nowhere to hang.
There's no friction there.
No, there's nowhere for them to hook onto.
Yeah.
You just got to pull them so tight that there's a belt mark in his fucking non-waist.
He probably wrote out that rant just so, because we're just making fun of how he talks. He probably was reading it from a piece of paper.
Yes,
That's all he had, so that's why he hung up.
Yeah, nothing else.
And he spelled red hair H-A-R-E.